So here we have the Audi Q2 on a 70 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop inside the car and run through some controls from there. So the tailgate on this car will open remotely or electronically. You can either do that from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, and then plenty of boot space as well, including that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. Within that, it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we are in park at the moment, of course. On the right-hand side, we then have the speedometer and a digital readout for that speedometer contained within that. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 15,658. And then above that, we have the main menu. So we're on the kind of trip computer just there, but there are other menus available to you. So you've got your audio, vehicle notes and settings, and then satellite navigation, which you can have displayed there permanently as well. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using to change that information are just here. We have cruise control and speed limiter beneath that, and then phone and stereo controls on the right-hand side. The stereo itself can then be found over in the center just here. So we're on the main menu. You can see all the various different things that you can interact with on there, including having your satellite navigation displayed up here and in that central area simultaneously. All of the movement I was making on the screen was being done just then using this dial. These buttons relate to the left and right hand sides of the screen, which will become useful within certain menus, and you can access some menus directly from here. So radio, media, for example, you can do that. We're on the main menu. Say this dial, you can rotate to radio, for example, push it down, you're then in the radio menu. Over on the left hand side, you'll be able to see that we've got access to FM, DAB and AM radio here. If you want to listen to your own music, you go into the media menu, and again press that button on the left of the dial to get into the options you have here. So CD player, SD memory card, USB, auxiliary, and Bluetooth audio, so you can stream your music wirelessly as well. So loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. Working our way down, we can turn off that main screen if you wish to. You can turn the traction control on off. We have our hazard warning lights. This button here will turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That system is off when that light shows, and then you can change the drive of the car. So you're able to put the vehicle into any of the modes you see being shown on the screen now. Below that, we then have air conditioning. So you can adjust the temperature, fan speed, and the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is off at the minute, so that's on. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly in here, depending on the temperature you set over there. We then have a 12-volt charging socket, USB input, the main volume for the stereo just here, and the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.